I think mods are a vital part of the incredibly rich student experience there is here at Yale. It helps people package, sort of where they've come from and where they're heading. Second one is tools to maximize this precious time at Yale. It goes so fast. And the third one is the people that come in are co-creating the community as well as trying to understand it at the same time. And so becoming part of that community, I think, is a vital piece of mods.
So when I started as a student in 2019, I think one of my favorite parts of mods is I met a couple of my best friends. Now, as a teaching fellow, I think the parts that I enjoy the most about mods is we go down to the art gallery and have a really positive experience. I think that's kind of a reminder to incoming students that not only are you at the School of Environment, but you're also a Yale student, and there's so many resources on campus that you have access to.
So the tools and knowledge that I hope get across in the Self to System mod are actually sort of embedded in the title. Tools for self, purpose, priorities, potential, progress. How are you going to get through this? Team, how do you get on with your surroundings and also understand you're going to be a New Haven resident, not just a Yale student?
Mods were a really important first interaction with me going into the long culture that exists at the School of Environment. And mods is really the moment where you get to start to think about what that culture is like, what we're passionate about, but also how we support one another by being a part of this environmental community.
There's a 3-hour block that I love where people are coming in and creating a life map and then exposing their journey to here in quite a personal way to each other, but in a way they want to share. And then they walk through town to the Yale University Art Gallery, amongst the most amazing art that you can walk right up to. And you understand what your perspective is on a piece of art, but then how valid other people's views are, literally sitting from other sides, but then also from other lived experience. So from the magic of the art gallery, we then whisk people away and end up at Lighthouse Point Park Beach. And people realize that not only are they joining such an amazing community, but they're on the beach and they're on the coast and people are putting their toes in the water.
One tip that I would give to incoming students, especially as they engage with the Self to System mod, is to remember those values that they came in here with. There's so many opportunities to be a part of, but we really encourage students to go in and drill in on their core values that brought them to YSE and thinking about the things that they want to sharpen, the skills they want to gain. And so try to create that filter that you can think about which things you want to put your time into and which things you might need to pass up in order to prioritize the priorities that you identified during the Self to System mod.